Hi, my name is Erin Ross-Marsh. I am a researcher based in South Africa, and today I'll be chatting a bit about the humpback whales that migrate northwards off the west coast of South Africa. Humpback whales are one of the animal kingdom's biggest migrators, having been observed migrating over 6,000 kilometers in 1 year between their mid-latitude breeding grounds and their Antarctic feeding grounds. South Africa has long been known to be a very well-traveled migration route for these animals, specifically breeding stock B, who travel along the west coast of the country on their way to and from their breeding grounds further north. Humpback whales are also an incredibly vocal species, with their repertoire organized into song and non-song or social calls. Song, which is only sung by males, is prolific on the breeding ground, but also present on migration routes. The cool thing about humpback whales is that song travels very well in water, so it's an ideal tool to use to detect their presence. That's where passive acoustic monitoring comes in. We deployed an autonomous recording device that had been moored roughly 15 meters above the seafloor and recorded from May to July in 2018, a total of 60 days and 1,453 hours in Kommetjie, South Africa. The recordings were then made into LTSA or long-term spectral averages and visualized using Triton and Raven. They were scanned by eye and song presence was noted for each hour of the recording. Overall, there were 112 song positive hours over 26 song positive days during the period of recording. When song data were visualized, whales were present almost every day, which is exciting since several years ago song was not expected in this area. It was clear that humpback whale presence in the area was clustered in nature, changing from high presence to low presence within seemingly a day. For example, on the 25th of June, we had 18 song positive hours, and on the 26th, the very next day, only 4 song positive hours were detected. And this pattern continued throughout the period of recording during the small snapshot of their migration. This could indicate that animals are moving past in clusters or singing in clusters, which was supported by observation from tour boats and through citizen science, specifically an app called Safari. Interestingly, we also found that the probability of detecting song is higher for longer periods of time during the northward migration than during the southward migration, as you can see here when compared to data collected 2 years prior in 2016 during the southward migration in False Bay, and in the same year 2018 with data collected in Paternoster. This could indicate a greater drive to sing during the northward migration, which would make sense as the animals are moving towards their breeding ground and male song is a recognized breeding display. This presents interesting questions as to the differences between the two annual migrations of humpback whales off the west coast of South Africa, which is something that we aim to investigate further in the future. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate your attention.